That shit there was, oh, damn, man. A lot of niggas don't know. Dirty was an ill nigga, man. Me and Dirty actually started from like literally flipping on pissy mattresses in the project, stealing niggas spinning top, running to the corner store, sleep over here, sleep over there. You see what I'm saying? And like I kid you not, once we went to Moving and Grooving, because I had went to the state, then when I came back and I started fucking with Fiend them and Currency them with the Fly Society shit and everything, you know, shout out to them. You know, getting in the game like that. And I wound up going fuck with dude and he sent for me. You know, around the time Key West was open, he sent for me and I moved in the 7th ward and he pulled up and we was out there chopping. Like, bitch, I ain't seen you in a minute, bitch, you good, whoa, whoa. Like that, I'm like, man, look, we just were chopping it. We blow one or whatever. Man, the bitch gave me some dap. I'm holding the nigga hand. I'm like, bitch, what's up with you? He was like, say, son, if anything ever happened to me, hold my son now, because we both have a child that's the same age, my daughter and Lil Soulja. You see what I'm saying? So we literally gave each other our word on, you know what I'm saying? If something ever happened to me, you hold my daughter now. So you do the same thing for my son. So immediately, as soon as I come out, I'm talking about as soon as I heard he had, because you know he was staying in Mississippi by his mama. His mama had moved out there. She got out the city after Slim got killed or whatever. So I was tweaking to get to him. You see what I'm saying? And I'm way in bad. I had to move to Baton Rouge then. So I sent for the little motherfucker and he come down and I said, damn. When I first seen him, I said, man, because I, you know, seeing him young. Because they used to have him with us, moving around doing the cutthroat shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to the shows and shit. But to actually seeing a red version of his paw and be like, I actually was like, hey, and niggas wouldn't say no shit like this here, you know what I'm saying, but you had to be around to know, you know what I'm saying. I said, hey man, if you gonna fuck with this shit right, and do you. Don't try to be your paw. But understand that's a big name that you trying to carry on. You see what I'm saying? It was a lot came with, because your paw like the New Orleans Tupac. Whether they liked it or hated him, you see what I'm saying? You couldn't take his talent from him. He was an ill nigga when it came to the mic. But do it your way. You see what I'm saying? Because shit, in them days, niggas, that era, you know, everybody getting full of their hair on, you know? They was doing stupid shit. You know, they getting it on. You see what I'm saying? And you didn't come up like that doing drugs. Smoking weed is a different ball game as far as that wrong. And niggas shooting needles and getting full of that fucking diesel right on that dope. You see what I'm saying? But I'm telling him,
it was different versions of Soulja Slim.
It definitely was a different version of it. So I was like, hey, you have a better chance. You have a better chance at that, because then shit, we was some here today, gone tomorrow type niggas moving around. Anything could have happened. Me, him, 12, Double Cross, a Log of Black, everybody moving around with Trinity and them. It could pop off at any given fucking time. So when it did, that's what made me was happy that I was actually able to go either to the Magnolia or to Kennedy Heights, because when too much getting it on, yeah, I'm about to go to Kennedy Heights. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been no motherfucking fool. You see what I'm saying? But if it come head to head, then we gotta get down. But to actually see him take his steps, because he couldn't really rap when he first came to me. But just his energy and him really wanting to do this shit. He wanted it.
And the crazy part is, before you go on, like, he was one of the first people to actually come visit you actually before you was released.
The first person?
Yeah. Because I saw him on the pitch, I'm like, damn.
Nobody didn't even know I tuned.
I'm like, damn, he my cousin. I didn't even know he was coming home.
Hey, the day I got to the halfway house, that bitch said, where you at? I said, hey, them bitches sent me to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. He said, bitch, I'm about to pull up. He was the first person. He was the first person. He was the first person in streets. You know, I hollered at a bunch of people after that, but he pull up and bless a nigga game, man.
First person.
Here, you know what I'm saying?
He doing his thing.
Niggas ain't held me down like when I touched the land, you popped it off, you made shot straight, took a nigga shot, woo. You popped it off, man, look, get yourself together, man, welcome home, man. He was like, man, come on, man, take that shit, man. I ain't even all that shit right now. Like, come on, man, that's the way, man. We gotta post up, bitch.
He was the first person I actually ran across off of the hurricane on that just passed. He moved to Atlanta. I'm like, yeah, hey, come on. He like, come on, roll with me.
Yeah, I had just got a house out there right before I got locked up, and he was like, man, I'm gonna fuck with the A. I said, man, the A lit, man. I'm out there fucking with the QC niggas. I said, you know what I'm saying? I said, the A lit, man. Go out that bitch. I'm going to Texas now. We're gonna move around. I said, man, don't stay in one spot, man. Take this shit further out, because New Orleans gonna fuck with the wave, but in every section is the same way, but they got a problem with it's a follow thing. They'll support you, but not support you how they get shoot to the roof for you. But the outside motherfuckers gonna do it all day. What I did a show in Mississippi, and I think in Tallahassee, and I did another show in Jacksonville. Man, when them niggas found out that, and he saw a picture, he was like, man, you fuck with Soulja Slim? Man, you got Lil Soulja Slim? Man, them little niggas went crazy, man. It's a whole gang of them motherfuckers out there. Literally, I'm talking about, got Tap right here, Soulja Slim on it. I'm talking about they literally did more than New Orleans did behind this man being dead. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about, it's literally 40 of them niggas calling me Unc. And I'm like, keeping the gas. I'm like, you know, dude, my nigga, that ain't my brother. You see what I'm saying? But they was like, man, fuck all that, man.
You really,
know what I'm saying? You stomped with that nigga, man. We fucking with it. I'm talking about they went bananas behind the nigga, but I'm telling him, I called it, hey, bitch, you need to come out here. These niggas own you so hard, you weren't about trying to put out a fucking tape or do a show at motherfucking V Live or one of these other spots when it was cracking at the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, you need to come out here, because this bitch packed before you even get here. And they don't even know me from a can of paint. They just know of. And seeing what they seen on the internet and doing their homework to what a nigga was doing. And like, man, you stomping with dude now. Like, man, we fucking with that cutthroat shit. Even Kodak Black was like, man, we fucking with that cutthroat shit, man. Shout out to rest in peace, Soulja Slim. Shout out to Lil Soulja Slim, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jigg. Them niggas really was going hard on this cutthroat shit.
Ask you this question, like,
what's up?
For saying Soulja Slim was like New Orleans Tupac, don't you think like New Orleans should actually, you know, at least support his movement a little bit more? Not even just his music, like
most definitely,
like merchandise, whatever he put out. Like if y'all looked at Soulja Slim like this and say Soulja Slim was this
man,
and that,
it's not supposed to be a fucking day that go by that another motherfucker shouldn't either have a billboard, you see what I'm saying, shirts, something containing to this man, because niggas didn't really put the footwork in. Like, he earned that shit. Nigga ain't give him that title. You see what I'm saying? Dude put in his own work like that. Literally, it wasn't never no, he was like a Wayne. When niggas are sitting there with the pad and whatever.
to the streets of New Orleans, he was bigger than Wayne.
Fucking right.
If people really want to be facts, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing to take away
no,
from.
The Wayne is the best rapper alive.
Oh, most definitely.
But in
these
Orleans,
streets, shit.
Soulja Slim is the best.
If you ain't bumping that Soulja, you wasn't doing a motherfucking thing, man. You gotta put that dirty on. Ain't no way. I wouldn't. At one point in time, I wouldn't even listen to nothing else. What you see on that wall, man? Me and what the fuck I did, and Soulja. Ain't nothing else. And that shit, I kid you not, man. That shit been there over 15 years. If you try to take that bitch down, man, my mama might fuck you up. I'll tell you, Janet might have a fit, man, but.
Hey, so what's the craziest Soulja Slim story?
Oh, dog. I guess I can talk about this here now. I can talk about this here. The bitch came by me in the 7th ward. He was like, bitch, he got a girl. He left his car in my driveway. He took my truck. So he said, bitch, I'm about to go hit right quick. So I said, bitch, you better hurry up. We got a dip. You talking about you about to do this here or whatever. So he go by the little bitch house right quick. He said, bitch, he hit me. He called me and said, I'm outside. I said, bitch, what happened? He said, well, I want to smash right quick. I smashed you in the truck. You know what I'm saying? I said, bitch, you ain't no rubber or nothing? He was like, nah, bitch, I got to clean up anyway. He was like, shit, I ain't going to tell you no lie. He said, son, hey, that chamois you had in the back? He said, yeah, I wet that bitch up and cleaned myself up back. Like, my girl waiting on me. I said, bitch, you crazy as a motherfucker, man. Fuck me all up, man.
Wipe the dick out with a chamois.
Bitch, wipe the dick out with a chamois, man. Until it's dead, until he passed, bro. I always fuck with that nigga, man. I was like, man, we gonna smash something. I said, bitch, you need a chamois? I bitch ain't got no more of the shavings in the back, man. I think about that shit all the time with my nigga, man, because he was a cold-blooded joke. And there was another time, because the nigga, I'm a real barber, but the nigga used to think he was a barber. So the nigga would be like, take a bowl and put it on top of a nigga head and hit them bitches all the way around. But just because he was Magnolia Slim, niggas in the hood actually let him do it.
Yeah,
like,
everybody in there know he cut hair too.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck no, but that nigga, I'm talking about they have all kind of scars in their head.
He be fucking niggas up.
Hey, what? He couldn't cut your hair. He'll line the fuck out you now. You got your fresh liner, but this here ain't no blink. But we got you right though. Don't worry about that. I said, man, you fucking over.
He scabbing niggas' heads.
What? I said, you gotta push the race up on and put even the clippers out. Oh, I'm about to, hey, you know what I'm talking about? I'm about to have that bitch right. All the motherfucker who ain't had to worry about nothing was probably longer black because he had a bald head. He get longer like you. He get him straight with no problem. But the rest of them, shit, he used to stay getting shredded. I just laughed my fucking heart out. Him and Double Crosser, the rest in peace, Double Crosser, man. 12 o'clock, man, Slim. I said, man, ain't no way, man. He was like, gee, bitch, you want your haircut? Fuck no, I want the haircut, bitch. I'm about to grow a fro. Let me taper that bitch. Fuck no. The last time I see you ain't blend no nigga shit. You don't know nothing about no real taper. Fuck no. We get that bitch done when he drop me off on the West Bank.
Hey, so how